Did you wait too long? Tell him that you love him, but he's already gone, darling. Did you make two wrongs? Know that daddy never made a right before, darling. You were never made to be the judge, darling. He never changed his way for me to budge, darling. It's feeling like a cold dark winter and the sun still behind the trees, yeah. She asked me if I had another minute and I ain't had the heart to eat, yeah. It's feeling like a cold dark winter and the sun still behind the trees, yeah. She asked me if I had another minute and I ain't had the heart to eat. One day I'll be everything you ever wanted. Until then I'll be out here fighting like it's nothing. Through the cold dark winter. Or did you say goodbye, knowing damn well everybody gon' die someday? Did you waste my time, knowing damn well we can press rewind?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Ann and Bill's Journey as we continue our build on our house here in Ilonggo Sur, Philippines, San Sebastian. Thanks again, everybody, for all the great comments, all the supportive comments from the last videos. I really do appreciate them. Let's cover what seems to be a pretty big topic, not only on my channel but on some other channels, about you know, the actual build here in the Philippines. Look, I'm no expert on how to build a house. Okay, I'm a grocery manager. I was a grocery manager for 25 years. Okay, before that in the military for 14 years. And I had nothing to do with construction when I was in the military either. I will give you a great piece of advice. If you really want to know what the differences are between Western style building and the builds that you see here in the Philippines. There's a great guy on My Philippine Pivot from Australia. He gives great explanations on the differences between the Western style way of building and the way things are done here. He really explains why the Philippines build the way they do. Okay, getting back to my build, again, like I said, I'm no expert. I'm not trying to give advice like I've seen other people do on the proper way to build here in the Philippines, and what you should do, what you shouldn't do. You know, given enough money, you know, you can do whatever you want to. Okay, we were on a fixed budget. Okay, I only budgeted and only had enough money to build a certain type of house here. It could only be so big. You know, we had bought the property like 3 years ago. I tried to buy the biggest piece of property I could afford, and we made payments on it for, you know, all the way up for 3 years until I retired, and we moved here, and then we just owed a little bit, and we paid it off. That's how we did it. The amount of money that we were able to save, you know, wasn't a lot. We were able to send money over here to the Philippines into an account that we set up about 3-4 years ago. In hindsight, do I wish we had set up an account here and sent more money years ago? Sure. I mean, hindsight's always great. But we only had so much time. I was going to retire at 62. That was it for me. I had enough of all the daily grinds and all the other stuff, and I had made enough trips here to the Philippines to know that this is where I wanted to retire. I am 100% happy, satisfied, and confident in the build that my contractor, KR Construction, is giving me. I know there's some people out there that, oh, they're not doing this, and oh, they're not doing that, and oh, you should have done this. Sure, I get it, man, but it's like our build, we're happy, and that's the important thing. Am I completely satisfied? Absolutely. Our finished product is going to be phenomenal. If you've looked at the past video of Mel and Graham, that finished product from KR Construction was beautiful. Okay, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful house, and KR Construction did that project from design, concept, the entire thing. They went from nothing to what you saw there on that video. It's a really great house, and again, I'm super happy for Mel and Graham. That's the kind of service that KR Construction gives you. In my case, the services that they're giving us and the quality that they're giving us is far beyond what you could ever get in the States for the amount of money that I'm spending. Okay, I cannot build the house that I'm building, and I'm sure a lot of other guys building houses here in the Philippines would tell you the same thing. You cannot build what we're getting built here, any of us, back in the States for the amount of money. Okay, the amount of money that I'm spending, that I budgeted for our house, is about $80,000. Okay, that's about what my budget was. It's far beyond that now, because we've added this and we've added that, and there's another thing that I added at the house, and when we get over there this morning, I'll show you that what we're going to do. But for $80,000, I don't even think I could get a foundation in the United States. Okay, construction costs in the States are astronomical. Here in the Philippines, I'm getting the house that we really like. We fell in love with this design probably 2-3 years ago, after looking at a whole bunch of other designs. If I started adding special blocks or this or that or the other thing, I can't fit it into my budget. I've added the deck upstairs. I couldn't have added the extra air cons that we're getting. I couldn't have added the extra solar, and I couldn't have added the extra 2 things that I'm going to have added this time. Are there any perfect builds? No. Not here, not in the States, nowhere. Are there little slight flaws here and a little slight flaw there? Sure. I haven't seen a house yet that I've ever been in the States that doesn't have flaws during any build. Nothing's perfect, okay, unless you're a millionaire. But I just wanted to say and share that be happy with your build, and that's what matters. It doesn't matter what anybody else says about your build. It's your build. Build it how you want it, okay? Build it within your budget. Don't start making changes and additions and having them redo things because some Yahoo from who knows where, who knows what, is saying they didn't do that. You need to go have them do that. And you stop the building process, and you have them change this and you have changed that because some Yahoo said they're not doing it right. Keep all the comments coming, negative, positive. It's all fine. The negative comments I check out, I evaluate them, and I act accordingly. Okay. So again, thanks very much, and don't forget My Philippine Pivot. He'll explain the entire process, man, much better than I can. So that's enough. Come on, we'll get over to the house as soon as the sun comes up, and we'll go check out the updates on the house this week. Okay, let's go.
One day I'll be everything you ever wanted. Until then I'll be out here fighting like it's nothing. Through the cold dark winter, it's feeling like a cold dark winter in the sun still behind the trees. Yeah. She asked me if I had another minute and I ain't had the heart to leave. Yeah. It's feeling like a cold dark winter and the sun still behind the trees. Yeah. She asked me if I had another minute and I ain't had the heart to leave. One day I'll be everything you ever wanted. Until then I'll be out here fighting like a sun. Through the cold dark winter. It's feeling like a cold dark winter. It's feeling like a cold dark winter.
Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the house. You can see they've got some of the porch done. They got my first step in there, which is great. I got a little puppy here running around. But we were here on, I think it was Wednesday and Thursday. Eliza and I came out more for her to practice her driving. But then we came out here Friday. The wife and I shared our anniversary, our 9th anniversary with the entire crew and Mom Karen. It was great. We just brought a bunch of food. Just had a nice little get together. That was nice. But here we are on Sunday. Let's take a look around and see what updates we got, okay? There's some of that finishing work down here that I was talking about. It looks really nice. I'll show you the some of the footage I took during the week when we were coming over here and what the difference is between that and here. You can see that there. But again, this looks really good. Super happy with that stuff. All right. I don't know what you call that. I just call it the bottom of the house. I don't know. You can see the back that it got done back here. Done. It's coming out really nice. Really pleased with some of this finishing work. It's like I would say semi-finish, not finished. They still got some sanding and some overcoating to do on it, but it's starting to look really good. Take a look down here. And you can see how far they've come along, just about, I think, around the entire house now. You can see here they've got the porch on this side all nicely done. The other thing you can see is how nice they've done the openings for the windows on both of these. They come out really nice, looking good. One of the things that we're going to add, because we have the 2 dogs, is I told them I wanted like a double opening gate right here, and then we'll have another gate I'll show you on the other side, just so I can keep the dogs in the back of the house. If we're getting deliveries or people are over or anything like that, they can stay in the back and not have to run around. You know, the other thing about them is if I open the gate to pull the car out, I know what they're going to do. Both of them are going to run out the gate, go chase chickens and goats and anything else they can find. So I need a place to keep them back here. We're going to make the gates look just like our railings here. So I'll have one double here because it's such a wide area. I'll have a double opener and then on the other side we'll just have a single opener, and then really they're only going to be about like this big. I may even keep them under the window. That'll keep the dogs in. So if I open it, it'll be underneath the window. They're not going to be very tall, but it'll really serve a good purpose. Okay. So the other thing I was talking with the electrician was I have to get my Starlink installed. I got to buy it first, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it like right up in here, up there, and then run the wire down and under, and they're going to drill me a hole through the wall in there, and then I can just run the wire down over to where the TV is going to be at. That's about the best way. I talked to my neighbor Casey. He's got Starlink, and he says the satellite has to face south, which is this way. So that's finally I found out which way the satellite has to face. That was a major issue of where to install it at. So again, I'll install it right up there. I'll run that wire down from up there. It'll go under this piece and then in there. And then what they'll do is yeah, they already did it. They already gave me the hole. I already got the hole in the wall. I didn't even notice it. Let's see. Yeah. They've already done that for me, so the wire will go right through there. And then I'll run that into the house. What I'll do, let's see. So what I'll do is I'll run it right there. They've even got the track, but I'll probably run it right down the corner. I'll run it in the corner instead of right through the middle of the wall. I'll just run it down that corner, and then it'll come over this way. And the TV will be in here, and the router and that for the Starlink. So that's how I'm going to run that. I'll just have them fix this little trout, trout, I guess, or line that they made for me. I'll just have them fix that up instead. Just plaster back over that. That's not a big deal. But it's all set and ready. So the other thing you can see that's been accomplished this week is they've gotten the inside bracketing done for the ceiling, and the insulation is done. There's only one little small spot that needs to be finished, but they got this here in the living room done, and I'm pretty sure they've got here in the bedroom done. Yep. And back here in the dining area, kitchen area, that's all done. The bedroom's already done. Electrician's been out doing a lot of work. You can see we got a little design square going up in there in the dining room. That's going to be great. That'll be like a little drop ceiling area. And I do believe we're having one in here too. That's going to go all the way around the perimeter of the living room. So that's going to be really nice. So over here on this side, like from right here across, I'm going to have them put that other gate. Again, it'll only be like this tall, about this tall probably, just to keep the dogs in the back of the house, like I said. Excuse me. But at least this way they can come up here and see what's going on up here. And they've got the whole backyard and the side. And then they can always, if we leave them during the day and it gets hot out here, they can always go in the dirty kitchen area. If nobody's home, they can always go in the dirty kitchen area to get out of the sun if they want to. But it's just something that I thought of a few days ago. It's more about when I bring the car in and out, when we're going someplace that they just can't take off and go running out, chasing all the goats. Like I said, that would just be a disaster. So, but the front of the house is starting to really shape up nice. It's really starting to look good. This porch area and the deck that we added up there is that's really going to be so nice. And I did not know that they were putting in this planter box for the wife. I think she knew, but I didn't know that was part of the build. So she's really happy about that. What I'm going to have to do over here is I'm going to have to build her a planter box right down here, right down this way, along the porch here. I'll have to do that for her. We'll put some, we'll have to put some small plants. So I'll probably just start it here at the corner, and I'll just run it down all the way down to this corner. All right, maybe we'll put some little, what do you call it? These are whole plants, for goodness sake. Vases, I don't know, whatever you call it. I'll put one there and one there. And I'm only going to make it out about probably one cinder block out, maybe even a 3/4 cinder block. And I'll just run it down there just to keep this nice and wide as possible. So it'll only come out, like I said, it'll only come out about maybe about a half a cinder block, about like that far, and just run it all the way down there. That'll look nice. The wife will love that. Again, you can see the finishing work. I call it semi-finishing, right? Like I said, they still got sanding and overcoats and stuff to put on it. Yeah, this is starting to shape up really nice. Really looking good. This porch, I'm going to dominate this porch. I love sitting outside, especially at this time of the day in the mornings. Every morning I get up and I make my coffee and I go sit outside. It's the most comfortable part of the day, and I love seeing the sun come up, and just the quietness of the mornings. Although you got 10,000 chickens making noise, but really it is still the quietest part of the day. And you can see the sun starting to come up over here. So, I get to see this every morning once we get in here. That's going to be just really nice. I'm going to be very happy here. Especially we had all of that. We had quite a bit of rain last night. It was thundering this morning, little sprinkles. But I think, depending on which way the wind's blowing, I'll be nice and secure and comfy underneath my porch here. I think that's about all the updates for this week. Electrician's been working hard, getting everything wired up and ready. So that's great. Like I said, all this little pre-finishing work has come along great, and man, got my step in, so that's awesome. That's just perfect. I mean, that's exactly the way I wanted it. We had, I think we had originally said we were going to have like 3 steps, but then we said we don't really need 3 steps. We just need the one, and it's plenty. There is one more part to the update today. One of the things that the supervisor on-site supervisor and I talked about was the placement of the spiral staircase for the upper deck. You know, my original thought was that staircase would go right here at the end of the porch, right? Which makes perfect sense. You just walk off you'll come off the porch here and just walk onto the stairs and then go up. What I didn't realize was this overhang for the window might interfere with it. So we had to talk about that a little bit, and Sir Elvin said, "Sir, don't worry about it. I will make it work the way you want." So I'm not worried about it. He says he can get it there and put it the way I want it, so that when I come off of the porch here, I will step onto the staircase and I will go right up to our deck. So that's the way I wanted it, and he said he can make that happen for me, just like everything else he does. He makes everything happen for me. He takes such good care of us. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all the updates for this week. Let me know what you guys think. Okay. Again, thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you guys next Sunday. Thanks.
Do you hear that? My sanity about to break while everyone I know's out. On a trip, on a boat, on a lake. I'm tired of feeling all FOMO. Babe, I don't even care if we stay home. Put our to-do list on ice. Crank the AC to 79 and make a little island right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender. Baby, slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it, 'cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Till the sun's up Monday, we'll tell our phones, do not disturb. I got my straw hat, babe, and you can finally pull the tags on your Tommy Bahama shirt. Blue crush up on the 85-inch sound machine when we wanna hear the ocean. I think everything we need is right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender. Baby, slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it, 'cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Oh, this view of you, it's got everything I need. Yeah, the rooms, they're cheap, and if we don't wanna, we don't ever, ever, ever have to leave. Yeah, there might not be a palm tree in sight, but there's not